MaxFund is Denver, Colorado's only true no-kill dog and cat shelter, adoption center, and wellness clinic. Since 1988, the nonprofit MaxFund has placed thousands of injured and abandoned animals into new homes. Their goal? To value, protect, and improve the lives of homeless dogs and cats. Lives that matter. With a staff that includes a mix of highly trained professionals and dedicated volunteers, MaxFund strives to give each animal, including the injured, abandoned, and abused, a second chance at life. Every animal here has its own story of pain and suffering. As a true no-kill animal shelter, MaxFund's goal is for every animal to find its forever home.
So MaxFund is a true no-kill shelter here in Denver, which is really unique. Every animal that comes through our doors, regardless of their special needs or behavioral needs, gets a second chance at life. It is truly rewarding to see an animal that you saw come in scared, nervous, unsure, feeling abandoned, to see them go home with someone that clearly loves them so much. There's just no better feeling in the world.
One of those animals, a young female Pomeranian Spitz mix named Lola, was surrendered by her owners to MaxFund when they were unable to care for some injuries she had sustained.
She is about 9 months old, just the sweetest thing. We don't really know what happened or how she ended up in that way. However, after x-rays, we found that both of her front legs were pretty much just broken in half, straight through the bones on both sides. So we have her in casts now, but she has a really great prognosis, and hopefully in the next 3 to 4 months she'll be out of here.
Adopting a shelter pet has become more popular in recent years, as the benefits are many.
Come here, buddy. What'd you think?
Every dog and cat adopted from MaxFund has been spayed or neutered, provided with needed vaccinations, and is microchipped. Included services that would normally cost hundreds of dollars. And of course, adoption brings the special joy of knowing that an animal in need has been given a second chance at life.
People, I feel like, have stigmas about rescue and that maybe shelter dogs are broken or something like that, but they're not. They're amazing.
I think there are some misconceptions about shelter animals, and the more people learn, the more they realize that you can adopt virtually any type of animal from a shelter, from puppies and kittens to purebreds to young ones to older and special needs animals. Really, you don't need to look anywhere other than a shelter.
MaxFund takes special care to ensure, as much as possible, that each adoption will be lasting and successful. Applications are filled, and a thorough background check is made over a 3-day waiting period.
We don't do the same-day adoption where you can just come in and basically take a dog home. We do prefer to have the application filled out.
We will call 3 personal references. We do landlord checks. If there's any other dogs in the home, we'll want to do a meet and greet with them just to make sure that they get along. So this is their mom, so you can see what mom looks like.
Once it's determined a good match has been made, after a bit of paperwork, it's time for everyone to start their new life together. It's a special day for Lola. The female Pomeranian Spitz mix has been healing nicely since arriving at MaxFund some weeks ago with 2 broken front legs. Today, she moves to her new life and forever home. And with her new life comes a new name, Kitsune, Japanese for fox.
I went to MaxFund to give a donation through my company, and Rachel, their shelter manager, brought Kitsune out, who was then named Lola, and she was on her little hard splints at the time, and she just came kind of, teetering out on her little splints and came and started kissing me on the face, and she left a pretty good impression on me, and I couldn't stop thinking about her. Her leg injuries have healed up great, and then as soon as she was healed, it was just a ton of energy. So I think she's feeling pretty good these days.
As a no-kill shelter, MaxFund does extensive outreach to overpopulated, under-resourced shelters around the country, taking in hundreds of animals who might otherwise be euthanized.
We take in animals from other shelters, high-kill shelters, where, they don't have all the time and space that they need to find their homes, because they don't want to have to euthanize the animals. And MaxFund is absolutely one of those safe places.
These puppies, transferred from a high-kill New Mexico shelter, will soon be spayed or neutered and put up for adoption.
It's like one of the most rewarding things is to, get these dogs that pretty much have a death sentence, and then, they're truly saved and rescued and brought here for their second chance.
So that's Knight. Whenever he was first brought into us, was completely feral. Couldn't really look at him, touch him without him hissing, running away, hiding in a corner, that kind of thing. Now you're able to actually touch him, pet him. He's definitely come out of his shell, and that's a huge thing for these cats, is whenever they start off really feral, and now they're more comfortable around people and get that socialization that they really deserve.
Many cats brought to MaxFund may be immediately adoptable, being already accustomed to people. Others, including ferals and strays, may need more time to become socialized.
So this is our shy room, and these are the cats that have moved from the feral room because they're a little bit more socialized, but still very scared of people.
MaxFund gives these cats the time they need to adjust to human contact and find their forever homes. With patience, care, and lots of interaction with staff, these feral cats will gradually move into increasingly social housing areas, eventually ending up in one of two large free-roaming cat rooms.
MaxFund Wellness Center, how may I help you?
This is Peaches. She's 4 years old, and I've been bringing her here since she was about 8 weeks. She has an eye problem this morning.
Her left paw is a little hurt. She's just been limping on it, so just gonna get that checked out.
This is Mushu. She's about 8 weeks old, and according to our technicians at the shelter, she's been having some very crusty eyes.
The MaxFund Wellness Center provides low-cost medical care for dogs and cats, providing a wide range of veterinary services, including vaccinations, heartworm testing and treatment, orthopedic and other surgical procedures, dental care, and laser therapy. And of course, MaxFund provides spay and neuter services for hundreds of pets each year.
So spaying and neutering is a huge part of what we do here. We try and limit our animal population, and so any animal that comes to us here in the shelter is going to be spayed or neutered just as soon as it's medically feasible to do so, and then and definitely before they're going to be adopted out. We're able to provide very good medical care at a reduced rate, so we can do things like abdominal ultrasounds and x-rays and pretty advanced surgeries, orthopedic surgeries. That we'll take in animals with any kind of major medical problem, and if their owners can't afford even the discounted care that we provide at the clinic, we'll take over the care of that animal and fix the problem. I mean, that's probably the most rewarding thing about working here.
Just outside the wellness clinic, the MaxFund Rehab Range provides a quiet, green, outdoor space for patients to recuperate, enjoy some fresh air and sunshine, and get a little exercise. Like Mermaid, who, like many dogs with hip and leg disabilities, is able to stay active with the aid of a wheelchair. Mermaid is one of many special needs animals MaxFund goes to great lengths to help and eventually place in caring forever homes. Traveling along the I-25 corridor from Trinidad and Alamosa to Weld County, the MaxFund mobile unit provides low-cost spay, neuter, and pet vaccination services to underserved communities in rural Colorado. Going anywhere, these services are badly needed, from trailer parks to understaffed shelters. The mobile unit alone spays or neuters nearly 1,000 animals per year. Dr. Beth Watts, veterinarian and clinic organizer, will often do up to 20 procedures on a typical day. This program makes a huge difference in saving and improving the lives of these animals, while giving peace of mind to pet owners and the communities in which they live.
MaxFund has a great staff of full and part-time employees, and they really do a great job. But really, MaxFund relies so much on volunteers to do the little extras that really bring a great quality of life for the dogs and cats.
All those very, very important things that the staff members can't do, the volunteers fill in the gaps. They do everything from walking dogs, socializing dogs, bathing, grooming. The commitment that these people have is just fantastic. They're here because they love those animals. They truly are the heart of MaxFund.
Since 1988, MaxFund has led the no-kill movement in Colorado, providing adoption and medical care for thousands of dogs and cats.
We really do go above and beyond for every single animal that comes through our door.
There are so many amazing, awesome dogs that come through the shelter. People that don't adopt are missing out.
Everyone deserves a second, third, and fourth chance.
I truly believe that there is a home for every animal, and MaxFund proves that every day.
For more information on how you can help MaxFund towards its goal of giving all animals, including the injured, abandoned, and abused, a second chance at life, visit MaxFund.org today. For MaxFund Dog and Cat Adoption Center and Wellness Clinic, I'm Dave Aguilera.